Hi everybody, Jared Petty here for IGN, joined by
Meghan Sullivan.
Meghan, what are we looking at here?
We are looking at the new Final Fantasy 15 Dawn trailer.
That's right, revealed at Gamescom 2015. The Dawn trailer shows us a series of cutscenes happening 15 years before the main story of Final Fantasy 15, right?
That's right, and it gets off to a very dark start, as you can see.
Look at this. Okay, so right now, right away, we're gonna pause this and jump right in and take a look at what's happening. This scene actually this disturbs me a little bit.
It's very disturbing.
Okay, so here in the light we see on the right, we know this character. Who's that?
That is actually Luna Freya Nox Fleuret. She is Noctis's fiancée.
Right.
And as you can see here, she's a child.
Right. At this point in the story, she's a child. Then across from her, a shadowy, unidentified figure that we see in a bolt of lightning, or a flash of lightning here, on his chest, an insignia that I'm not quite able to place with some of the other things we've seen in the game. I may just not be looking at it right, but it doesn't match some of the other livery that we've seen in previous things.
No, it doesn't. We were speculating it might be one of the characters we saw from a 2013 E3 trailer back in the day, where it sort of looked like a blonde Ganondorf, but this guy doesn't look blonde and doesn't quite look the same unless he's been redesigned.
On the other hand, there are some similarities between this guy's armor and the armor we see on that guy later. There are differences too, but if you look at that shoulder pattern, you were the one that caught this, Megan. Take a look at that.
It's sort of like swords.
Yeah, there's swords pattern
there.
Swords
or crosses.
Right, he doesn't have all the same gauntlets or things there. And we also have that red color on the livery hanging over there, and also we can see it on the armor just below the tassel there on his livery. But yeah, here we have what appears to be, at the absolute least, physical violence against a child and possibly a situation of implied assault.
Yes, we are not sure. There's nobody else in the room, which is very scary.
Yeah, we're not sure how that scene ends, but wow, way to put something frightening in our heads. Then we move right away here to these guys, and okay, so Megan, who are these fellas?
So these are soldiers, and obviously, and what I like about this is that they have very medieval armor on.
Yep.
And yet they have modern weaponry. Now, I'm not sure what their emblems are. I'm not sure if that's the Kingdom of Lucis. I'm not sure if that's Nibelheim.
Yeah.
But call to action, if anyone knows, let us know in the comments below.
Yep, and then we have them stopping cars here in the intersection. And there's this wonderful contrast of ancient and modern, ancient armor, modern weapons, modern vehicles, but then we cut ahead. Oh, wait.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, looky here. Yeah, there he is, puppy. All right, so this is adorable. We do not know very much about this little dog. But
no, we don't.
He does have something strapped to his leg.
Yes, and we're trying to figure out what that means, if that means that he's a bomb-sniffing dog, if that means that it's kind of like a collar. We don't know much about Doggy. Hopefully we'll find out later.
Oh, but look at him. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Is he sniffing for bombs? We don't. He goes along the street here. We cut out. And right here, again, that contrast. So you look in the background.
You have a coffee shop, and in the foreground, you have sort of this very quaint wooden cart.
Right,
and then the immediate foreground, you have soldiers running, which sort of indicates something ominous is happening.
Absolutely. So just a wonderful contrast of kind of ancient and modern there. And we'll see that again in this scene. But first, our hero, but much younger.
Yes, very cute.
So there's cute little Noctis, and then we're going to cut ahead here a little more and see.
So this is King Regis. This is Noctis's father. As you can see, he has been a little bit redesigned from previous trailers.
Yeah, so this is Regis, and he's holding Noctis. And again, that contrasted architecture. We have this beautiful kind of modern-esque car, and then this gothic stuff going on in the background. And then look at their outfits.
They match. It's so cute. They're both wearing black leather jackets. His father's got a cape. Noctis has got a hoodie.
Yep. Which, by the way, it's raining, and Noctis does not have his hoodie up. So I think that either says something for Noctis's intelligence or for his father's, duties as a father.
Yes, you don't want him to catch cold.
No, you really don't. So I'm a little bit critical of this. A little frustrated by that. But and cutting ahead a little bit, it's really the little boy's leaning up against him. Now we don't know what's happening here. We're not sure. We know that there's an event in Noctis's life that reveals that he has special powers.
Yes, he actually gains a sixth sense after some sort of traumatic event, and we don't know if this is alluding to that traumatic event or not. But it's very sad. His father's obviously very devastated right now.
So his father leans in to nuzzle the child. And you see him, look at that. He pushes away with his hand. We're going to see it there. We're pretty sure he's not rejecting his father's affection because he hangs out right there. I think it may be implied that his beard is scratching him.
I love that. I love that little detail. That's so cute.
I agree, because I've seen kids do that before. Now I am blessed with a very soft beard.
All right, I have to do this. Oh, it is very soft.
Excellent.
I just felt his beard, and I can confirm it is very soft.
Beard softness confirmed. All right, we're in good shape here. So now We're going to skip ahead. Oh, there it is. I went a little too far there. Sorry about that. But see the tears in his eyes. It's raining. We have a tear drop down from his eye, if I can get it here. There it is again. And just evoking for a second Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner, like tears in the rain.
Oh, it's so
scenes.
Emotional. I'm going to tear up myself.
It's such a good scene. It's such a
so
good scene.
good.
But yeah, this this is lovely. It's sweet what's happening. That scene with Rutger Hauer. And then here he has the sword.
He has the sword. Again, that contrast between modern and ancient. You've got the modern buildings, the car, and yet you've got this medieval sword and this sort of medieval armory.
Right, and this is something that's run through Final Fantasy games. I like the art direction on this one. I feel like it's maybe a little... And now, zooming out, here we go. Okay, so we're pretty sure that the Kingdom of Lucis is protected by some sort of shield. We've seen inferences to this before. And on the outside of that shield, we have something huge. Now, they built an engine that's capable of rendering these giant summons. So if you can go ahead and make giant things anyway, we know these aren't summons. That's been said.
Yes, that's been confirmed.
So are these colossi of some sort?
Yeah, did Team Eco step in and be like, hey, we got this, guys? Or is this sort of like airships that are transformers? We don't know what it is.
We don't know
again,
at all. Are these the gods looking down on him symbolically? We're not sure what's happening. So we have a trailer that begins, if we hop all the way back here, with violence against a child.
Yes.
And a trailer that ends with tenderness toward a child.
Yes, it's an interesting contrast. It's an interesting way to bookend this trailer.
Right. And all of this supposedly happening before the main action of the game. So, Megan, what'd you think?
I thought it was very interesting. There wasn't a whole lot of gameplay. There was no release date announced, but I feel like this is very symbolic of the theme of the story. Yeah. Thematically, it is very heavy.
Yeah, I like that, and just that degree of paternal love shown there. You know, there's a kind of a longing for paternal affection when I was living in Japan that you'd encounter, because it's not publicly very commonly seen, but it's something that's constantly kind of cried out for by people. I really like that they've tapped into that. Okay, guys, so let us know what you thought of the Final Fantasy 15 trailer and what you think of Final Fantasy 15 in general, the Duske demo, etc. And for everything related to Final Fantasy and its new upcoming installment, where should our friends look?
Keep it locked.
Are we keeping it locked?
We're keeping it locked to IGN.
Keep it locked on, but stay above the hard deck. Bye-bye.